In this video, we'll discuss how to edit the text within your Canva template. Once you've loaded your template into Canva, you're ready to edit. To edit any text box, click to hover over the text box and notice that the purple box around the text defines where the text is set on the page. From here, you can double click to change any of the text within the text box. For example, on this template, let's say I wanted to change the name from Jonathan to Matthew, and Matthew was getting married to Samantha. And just like that, I've edited the template to be specific to my wedding. You can do this on any of the text here within your template. Now, if you want to resize any of the text on your template, you can click on that text box and notice that a header will pop up at the top of Canva. From here, you can change the font size by using the increase font plus arrows or the decrease font size negative sign. You can also type in the font size that you would like, or you can actually use the corners of the text box to resize the text box to the exact size that you'd like to see it. Let's say you want to change the font on your template. From here, you'll select the text box of the font that you'd like to change and click the drop down at the header box. From here, you'll see various fonts and pro fonts available in Canva. Let's say we really like this font and we want to change all of the fonts in our template to this font. Now, any of the fonts that were previously in the other font can be changed all at once using this change all feature. So every font box that had this TT Recordy font can be changed to this Cormorant font. We'll just hit change all to show you how that looks. Now everything that was in there has been changed. If I don't like the look of that, I can just hit the undo button, which is also Command Z if you're using a Mac. Now let's say I want to revert back to the original font here, but I just want to change the font of to the wedding of text box. So I'll come here, I'll hit the drop down. Again, I'm going to use this Cormorant, but I'm not going to choose to change all of the other text boxes. What I can do next from here is I can actually bold the font using this bold key. I can change the color of the font using this text color box. And from here within the text color box, you'll have some default colors that Canva will offer you. It'll also include any colors that are included in the template document, but you can select your own color using this add a new color rainbow box and hit the plus sign, where you can use a color slider to change the color of the font itself, or you can enter the hex code. Again, if you wanted to change any font that was black in this document to that color, you could hit change all, and there you can see that all of the text is immediately converted to that new color. Let's say that I actually want to italicize the font. Right next to the bold, we can hit italics. If I would like to realign my text, I can do so using the alignment feature. So let's say I want to left align, justify, right align, or center. I can also create bullet points here. So for some reason I wanted to create a bullet pointed list, we could do that. It also has an outline feature. And if you click all the way through, it will revert it back to the original text setting. We can also change the spacing of our text. So we've got letter spacing and line spacing. Letter spacing is the space in between your individual letters. This one can create a really modern effect on some of your lettering, or you can keep it classic. You can also change the line spacing. Again, this changes the spacing in between the lines of text. You can make it really, really close together and even overlap. You can also anchor the text box. So if the text box was to be changed, the font would be anchored either to the top of the text box, the middle of the text box, or the bottom. Although that's probably not a feature that you'll use a whole lot in a template. All right, from here, let's edit a new text box and let's see if we can change and add some effects. Some of the effects that are available in Canva include curved text, shadow text, lifting. There are many things that you can do here. Today, we're just going to discuss how to curve your font. Within the effects box, you're going to select this curve feature, and you can change the degree of the curve by hovering the bar. You can actually invert the curve to go in either direction. And you can reposition any of the text boxes by clicking down, holding, and dragging. You'll notice that Canva has preset guides to help you keep all of your elements centered. You can center multiple elements at once by selecting all of the text elements that you want to center, and that will highlight and block them all together so you can move them as a single unit. And again, we're looking for that line to pop up that shows us that that's the center, and now our names are directly in the center. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.